Hello students, how are you all? So we are going to deal the last part, the third part of the poem, The Cold Within. Let's have a quick recall. In my last video, I discussed about the fifth person, and who was the fifth person? The black man. And he was actually the victim of racism, and he saw in that group, he saw a white woman, and to take revenge he did not offer his stick of wood to the dying fire. Now here one line I want you to write, because yesterday I forgot to tell you. As the fire passed from his sight, please note down the explanation of this line. As the fire passed from his sight means that a reflection of the fact, or a suggestion of the fact, that the spark of human kindness is also getting extinguished. Actually, fire passed from his sight means fire is getting extinguished, but actually here symbolically the poet refers that the spark of human kindness is also getting extinguished. Now let us move on to the next stanza. The last man of this forlorn group did not accept for gain, giving only to those who gave was how he played the game. Now here underline forlorn group. Here you will see the figure of speech used here is oxymoron, because the word forlorn means hopeless, loneliness, but side by side word group is also used. Now why this point has been used, why this phrase has been used? At this point of context, Kinney was marking or passing his judgment about this particular group of 6 human, thinking that they were a hopeless bunch of people. According to Kinney, these 6 people were a hopeless bunch of people. Now the last man actually specifically marked as a selfish man. The meaning of not, N-O-U-G-S-T, means nothing. So what is the meaning of this stanza? Actually, the last man was a very selfish and narrow-minded person who wanted to share his wood only in exchange for something else. So students, I want you to write here something, that in case of these 6 people is the gamut of negative emotions. Gamut, G-A-M-U-T, means range, or you can say detail or expansion of negative emotions. Everyone is thinking of negativity, of how not to help the other person, without realizing that unless they help the other person, even they would not be able to help themselves in this bleak and bitter cold. So what we understood from this stanza, that the common theme is of selfishness. Understood, students? So they are like the anti-social activists. They are very unsocial people. Now let's move on to the last stanza. Their locks held tight in death's still hands was proof of human sin. Now underline death's still hands. It's a actually figure of speech is personification. Death has been personified with still hands, as every man refused to act and save the entire group. So the poet calls out this activity as a human sin. Now human sin means disobedience to God's commandment. One line is there, love thy neighbor as thyself, means love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you can say that many human sins are there, like hatred, bias, discrimination. So here at this point we can speak that discrimination is the biggest of human sin, which denotes a sense of coldness and insensitivity for other people's pain. Now, students, see the last lines. The last lines underline the irony of these men becoming agents of their own demise. See, they did not die from cold without, they died from the cold within. So each person is an agent of death. Each person is contributing in killing 5 other people and himself and herself. Herself for the white woman and himself, you can say, individual other men. Now, if you want to write, you can write down the meaning of the phrases cold without and cold within. Actually, the first phrase cold without has a very simple and plain meaning, signifying the climatic condition in which the 6 men got trapped by chance. And the second phrase, cold within, has a very deep meaning, implying their insensitive prejudices and inhuman behavior which cost their lives also. Students, in the previous stanza, you can underline the word game. Was how he played the game is about the last man. So the word has been used here to suggest the opportunistic behavior of some of the discriminated minded people, they who think only about themselves. So the man referred here is a prime example of a person who is not ready to give anything because he does not sense the immediate gain for himself. Understood, students? Now, students, I want you to make a note because I will give you 2 points of themes. The poem is based on 2 themes. First one is futility of exclusion and second one is lack of warmth. So, let me explain the first one, futility of exclusion. So, it is a telling commentary on the futility of exclusion. Futility means pointlessness. Exclusion means rejection. So this line means that everyone looks at excluding the other person, not realizing that every time they exclude the other and actually harming themselves too. Understood? Now the next point is lack of warmth. So you can say the poem also symbolized the lack of empathy. Empathy means feeling of togetherness, love for others that make us cold and dead from inside. And it stops our human spirit from truly living and flourishing. The poem is a clear critique of the futility of human attitude of discrimination, bias and opportunism. So students, I hope that you have understood this poem. Almost all the figures of speech I have discussed, but come to the first paragraph, you will find one more figure of speech, that is alliteration. Students, you know what is alliteration. Means the repetition of consonant sounds. You can see in bleak and bitter cold, underline B. Then you can see in the second stanza, four of the faces round the fire, F. So you can see alliteration. One more I will discuss, that is assonance. Assonance is the repetition of vowel sound. You can see the first line of first stanza, trapped by happenstance. Underline, you will find the a sound. Okay, so a happenstance, a. Then similarly you can see the fourth line, so the stories told, o. So the same o sound is there. So the repetition of vowel sound is said to be assonance. Now students, you have understood that title is very justified and appropriate. That the cold within is a symbolic of lack of warmth and compassion in human beings. So, and at the last, you found out that it is ironical and sad that these 6 people sitting together in a group are forlorn. Their cold heartedness invites death in the end, and they died with their logs held tightly in their hands. Thus, the title is appropriate as they die not from the cold outside but from the cold within. Students, hope you have understood the poem, and as you know that you have the workbook with you, assignments are there. Read the poem thoroughly, go through the explanations thoroughly, and solve the assignments from the workbook. Thank you.